they do not discriminate based on wealth. They will find talent, and they've developed so much talent in the World Cup. 80 players that live or were born or raised in France are playing in the World Cup, this World Cup. They're just on a bunch of different national teams. I mean, the next closest country to them is Brazil, and they're at, I think, 38. Don't quote me on that number, but it's close to that. They have doubled the number of Brazilians, which is just amazing. How the French have just produced players. Their academies are up there. I mean, the U.S. I knock U.S. soccer all the time. U.S. soccer is a joke, by the way. They're morons. They let money corrupt our national team, our development program. It's just ridiculous. But we have good coaches here that understand the game, can coach the game, they can, do tactics. We got that all day. But we're not developing the right players from early onset. We do not have a system set up where we're going after the best players. We don't have a relationship with refugees. We don't have a relationship with the Latino community. We do not have a system set up to get the best players, because the U.S. should win the World Cup. We have the most talent. We absolutely have the most talent. We just decide to segregate the talent. We don't change our approach. It's status quo. We're still going to compete. We'll be top 20, whatever, but we're not going to be like the French until we reach out, regardless of color. When I talk about color, I'm talking about green, the color money. If we actually put academies in communities that could use them versus let's give DA programs to Scottsdale clubs. That's what we do. That's where the money is. So, yeah, and you can make money, U.S. soccer. You can make money, but make it differently. Don't allow this system we have to exist any longer. It's wrong. We can put on a better product immediately. We can. And we keep talking about, we have this player, that player, and they're doing so well in the Premier League, whatever. The French have their bench could destroy us. Their bench. And don't talk to me about their friendly. Friendlies mean nothing. They don't mean enough. So don't give me that. It's a different world when you are competing, when there is a lot on the line versus nothing. The pressure of competing, the pressure of fitness, the pressure of your opponent, outside pressures, the influence of FIFA, all those things weighing down on players. The only thing that can survive, that can get you through that, is having extreme technique. So when there is a drop-off because of emotions or whatnot, technique will find a way. It always does. That's why Croatia won. They beat England because they found ways through technique. They were fatigued. They were tired. They were beat up because of the amount of tough games they've had. And they found a way. They could outthink England at the times that mattered, and they found a way to not only outpossess them, but find ways to get the result. And it was because they were able to go from ugly soccer, and then when the English couldn't get Croatia to play ugly soccer anymore, again, they would rather play. There was times of brilliance where they were able to connect passes and get England off balance and found a way to get the result. They got the result. Now they're going to run into the French. Now, France is a different animal. I think Croatia can give them a game. I think France will destroy them. But I think Croatia has a chance to do something where I think England would have zero chance, because France would just high pressure them, make them uncomfortable, and they cannot problem solve. That's the difference. England looks very good when the opponent can apply pressure. Anyone looks good if you can't apply pressure. And that's what England has kind of got into. They have to win on set pieces, and it didn't work out for them this time. That's the only way they can compete. That's what, if you have to, and I've done it myself, where I know I have a horrible team. There's one year in 2014 where I'm like, we're not that good. Oh, excuse me, not 2012. We were not good. And I'm like, we're going to have a tough time competing. So we worked on set pieces right away, because that was the only way we were going to compete, is on set pieces. And we had set pieces day one, and we did them every day. And that's what got us by. We got results, but that's not because I had talent. That's because we're just finding ways to win. Anyone can find ways to win. England found a way to win because they got an unbelievable draw, and they had luck on their side, and they have talent to deal with situations of set pieces and scoring with their head. They score with their head quite a bit. So, anyways, life is back to normal. England is out. That's the way it should be. They should not even be in the dang Final Four, but whatever. They're not in the final. I feel a lot better. I can sleep at night knowing that England, the national team, who almost got to the final, who could potentially have won a World Cup, would have destroyed development soccer in the U.S. It would have destroyed it, because everyone had been like, look what England did. We'll win on set pieces. We'll win on, getting stuck in and gamemanship and all that. Thank heavens, England lost. That helps everybody. That helps soccer. So, God save the Queen? No. Take out the Queen. Democracy is the way it is. Go USA.